violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
And, you know, whoever started shooting, you know what I'm saying, shot 10 people with an AR-15. And I think, you know what I'm saying, probably French Montana security guard saved his life.
Dang. So you heard what the brother said. Shooting rang out at a French Montana music video. I just had a debate with a brother about if the rap game influenced crime in the community. Obviously, he said no. Guys, y'all can go back and look at that premiere. But it was pretty telling that people in the community are denying the fact that there is a direct link to the music and this violence. Whether it be because the artists are spitting violent lyrics or they have a lot of expensive belongings and people want to take that from them. I was hearing first reports of the shooting being a robbery. Then I hear, oh, it was just an argument. And honestly, it really doesn't matter why it started. The fact of the matter is when you have these super gremlins gathering together, they end up getting on demon time.
But unfortunately, Route 49 got hit.
At least 10 people are shot and injured in Florida when an armed suspect opens fire near the set of a French Montana and Rob 49 music video. It happened outside the Miami Gardens restaurant The Licking just before 8 p.m. Thursday evening.
It's actually called finger licking, but you know, it is what it is.
According to officials with Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, multiple people suffered traumatic injuries. 4 victims took themselves to nearby hospitals, and 6 more were taken by first responders. Rapper Said Mogul was on the scene at the time of the shooting and recorded a video following the attack.
My thing is like, you can't rob nobody and expect not to get no karma. So if you try to rob French Montana and the security guard, you know, saved his life by getting shot in now critical condition, and probably even Rob 49 saved French Montana, like, cause my homeboy got robbed for his Rolex.
In the video, Said Mogul says someone on the scene was robbed of a Rolex and cell phone.
So we left for one scene in the back of, you know, KFC where that situation all happened.
So there you have it, a robbery. A lot of these dudes, they just don't want to work for nothing. They want to take from people who work hard for their stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You see French Montana pointing and saying, you know what I'm saying, you know, look at this gonna rob. And then we left to the next scene within that hour and went to the finger licking. And from the finger licking, you know what I'm saying, I went to go see my sponsors throw back.
Hold on. Did he say that French Montana was pointing and laughing, saying, look at this man getting robbed? Hold on.
KFC, where that situation all happened, you see French Montana pointing and saying, you know what I'm saying, you know, look at this getting robbed. And then we left to the next scene within that hour.
So he laughed at somebody else getting robbed, and then his music video gets shot up. Can't make this stuff up. Instead of calling the police and saving another black man from getting robbed, he says, oh, look at this N-word getting robbed, and laughs it off. Like, dude, that's why there aren't any solutions. It's crazy, y'all.
And went to the finger licking. And from the finger licking, you know what I'm saying, I went to go see my sponsors throw back cigars. And you can see, you know, it's kids out there, everybody out there.
It's still unclear whether French Montana or Rob 49 were targeted in the shooting. So far, no arrests have been made, and the shooting is still under investigation. We'll continue to follow this developing story and bring you the latest details as they unfold. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Now at 5, a barrage of bullets.
Then the gunshots went off, at least 13, 14, 15 gunshots.
On the set of a rap star's music video.
I just saw everybody running.
Tonight, police searching for a mass shooter.
Wow. Another mass shooting, and it just so happens that French Montana, a rapper, is linked to it. Now, obviously, it seems he was the victim in this situation, and he was able to live from this because it totally could have went left. But it's just sad how in the community we just keep doing it to ourselves over and over again. In French Montana, he's not even really black, okay?
Hello and welcome, everyone. The mayhem breaking out during a shoot for a French Montana music video.
Rapper's bodyguard and another artist are reportedly among the 10 people wounded. 7's Jessica Holly is in Miami Gardens where this all happened. Jessica?
Dozens of people gathered here last night to watch the making of a music video, including children. Witnesses say there was talk at one point of someone being robbed in the crowd. Minutes later, someone started shooting.
We have multiple shootings right now.
A mass shooting in Miami Gardens outside the Licking restaurant along Northwest 27th Avenue.
2 people on the ground and 1 in a black Rolls Royce. The call originally came in with 4 victims shot.
The total number of people shot just before 8 p.m. would reach 10 by the end of Thursday night after someone opened fire in the middle of a rap video shoot.
It literally happened right after this scene.
Wilmark Baez was there taking his own video. His lowrider and 2 of his dogs were part of the production, featuring rapper French Montana.
And all of a sudden, ba 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 ba. And that's when everybody started running. There was 3 bodies out on the floor laid out, and there was like 2 other people walking around shot.
He said it was 3 bodies laid out there in the floor. Just no regard for human life, shooting indiscriminately. It's wild.
4 people were airlifted, 2 more taken to a hospital by ambulance, and 4 others found their own way to the ER. Witnesses say one of them was New Orleans-based rapper Rob 49. And again, this music video was all about French Montana, who tweeted a message just a few minutes ago. It reads, "Last night I was in Miami celebrating the release of my CB6 mixtape with friends at a local restaurant. We unfortunately were at the wrong place at the wrong time when an incident took place that left people hurt. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and families at this time." And right now, there's still no official word on how those victims are doing. We're live in Miami Gardens. Jessica Holly, 7 News.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pop.
Y'all tell me what they say.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
Breaking news off the top at 11, a mass shooting in Miami Gardens sending several people to the hospital.
And let's get right to Local 10's Terrell Fournet live at the scene for us with new information tonight. Terrell.
And the actual number of victims have been kind of difficult for detectives to narrow down because everyone scattered and went different directions to seek help. But sources are telling us tonight that at least 10 victims are involved in this mass casualty incident playing out here at Northwest 177th Street and 27th Avenue in Miami Gardens. A large contingent of officers from both the Miami-Dade Police Department and the Miami Gardens Police Department are here. And we have learned that there were also a number of high-profile rappers who were in this area at the time.
And it's just like a lot of people would say that maybe French Montana could have even set this up. for a quote unquote sacrifice. Now, I'm not going that route, but what I am saying, it's always death that's surrounding these super rapping gremlins on Demon Time.
Time of the shooting, all here for a music video shoot. A crowd of people were outside of this shopping plaza in Miami Gardens, home to the Licking restaurant, just before 8 Thursday night, when the sound of gunfire played out.
I heard the gunshots. It was sporadic gunshots. I think it was at least 12 shots. Very sporadic 12 shots.
Said Mogul was part of a video shoot that was filming in the area along Northwest 177th Street and 27th Avenue. It involved popular rapper French Montana. One scene was behind a KFC, the other behind the Licking restaurant. He says that at some point a participant was robbed of a Rolex, cell phone, car keys, and other valuables.
Dang.
And things escalated from there.
Unfortunately.
And French Montana saw all of that, and he should have immediately called the police, man.
Most of the people got shot, and it was not safe.
So people who were actually involved in the video shoot are victims of this shooting?
Yes.
Some victims were taken away by ambulance, but others either drove themselves to the hospital, a nearby fire station, or were taken away by a private vehicle to area hospitals. But not all of the victims ended up at the same place. A row of businesses and restaurants.
And the expectation is that nobody says anything to the police to give any type of information that would help lead to the suspect being apprehended and taken off the streets and endangering the community.
Are now shut down.
We have multiple victims. They possibly could have ran, so we have to tape off everything just to gather all the information and all the evidence for this case to properly investigate it.
I took off running, and I was looking back, but I was like, you know what, let me just duck first. Other people was running by with blood on them.
So quite a frightening scene that has left at least a portion of the northbound lanes of Northwest 27th Avenue shut down as this big police investigation is underway. Police tell us tonight that no fatalities have been reported, although obviously some very serious injuries. Again, sources are telling us at least 10 victims. It's not clear if all of those victims have been shot with bullets. Certainly a developing situation tonight, and no word on any of the identities of those victims, but witnesses here believe that at least French Montana is one of the rappers, the high-profile popular rappers that was able to get away from here. More to come on the Local 10 Morning News. Reporting live from Miami Gardens tonight, Terrell Fournay, Local 10.
Developing right now at noon, gunfire erupting at a music video shoot in Miami Gardens involving a very popular rapper, French Montana.
We've learned 10 people were injured, and Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia is live at the scene.
And I know you may know what led up to this mass shooting. How frightening.
She called to the right.
Christy, Janice, we did speak to a witness who says that he was invited to the video shoot by a promoter. He says that it all started when someone's Rolex and cell phone were stolen on set. That's when shots rung out soon after that. And now we know that at least 10 people are hurt.
Parking a male shop behind the Licking.
New video of the aftermath of a shooting in Miami Gardens. It happened on the set of a music video shoot with popular rapper French Montana and New Orleans-based rapper Rob 49. You hear screams and see police officers trying to help someone injured on the ground. Police say the shooting happened around 8 p.m. Thursday in a plaza near soul food restaurant The Licking along Northwest 177th Street.
You can't make this up. Shooting at a soul food restaurant. It's bad, y'all. Real bad.
And 27th Avenue.
I heard the gunshots. It was sporadic gunshots. I think it was at least 12 shots.
Said Mogul, a Miami-based rapper, says he was invited to the video shoot by a promoter.
We seen French Montana's security guard getting shot, and he got shot, and then Rob 49 got shot in the neck.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue tells us 10 people were shot and traumatically injured.
I took off running, and I was looking back, but I was like, you know what, let me just duck first. Other people was running by with blood on them.
At some point, Mogul says a participant was robbed of a Rolex and a cell phone, and things escalated from there.
I think French Montana's security blocked a lot of the gunshots that was supposed to.
So is this snitching? I'm just trying to clarify, because at this point, I think snitching is kind of par for the course in the rap game, because everybody's just kind of telling nowadays, and it seems like all is forgiven. So I hope that that is the case, that we can start providing information to make sure that events like this don't happen again.
To be shooting at French Montana and rob 49.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue tells us 4 patients transported themselves to area hospitals. The 6 others were taken by air or ground transport by fire rescue to local trauma centers. Mogul says French Montana's security guard is in serious condition.
His condition is really, really bad. He got shot with an AR-15.
Now, it appears that some of these artists were supposed to have an album signing today. I have reached out to Miami Gardens police to see how these victims are doing, what condition they're in. Now, police are asking for help. If you know anything at all, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. I'm live in Miami Gardens. Annalise Garcia, Local 10 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
So it is what it is.